All eyes on Doge. Big run up to the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up to the moon. Keep going up. Keep going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up, movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up, movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.69. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a Thursday. How's everybody doing? We got crypto markets are up again. We are in October again. Day 2, another green day. Dogecoin touching 26 cents. Bitcoin just touched $121,000. ETH touched $4,500. This is all good. This is all good. We have a lot to talk about. Got a lot of crazy price predictions coming out now because the markets are green. So what I say is let's not get all caught up. Let's not get caught up in the crazy price predictions. Let's try and keep it cool, right? But I know, hey, some people want the moon. I get it. All right, I get it. But let's keep it real here. That's what I try to do. I already heard my price prediction for Dogecoin for the end of October. Too conservative, way too conservative. And I'm like, we shall see. Robert's close. Yep, Robert's close. So we're going to talk about all of that. We're going to talk about Bitcoin and ETH and alts and Bitcoin dominance and all of that stuff here in the live stream. So, so here we are. Oh, can BNB, Solana, and Dogecoin rise further in October? It's like, is that a question? Is that really a question? Can they rise further in October? Is that a question? It's like, what's Cointelegraph trying to get to here? Because it's like, but of course, they're flashing strong bullish signals as October momentum fuels hopes for further gains in the cryptocurrency market. That's what we're here for. I've been talking about October for how long? I mean, you've heard me since January talking about October, right? Since January, for those who have been here all year. And here we are. Dogecoin's already up over 10% in 2 days. It's just a start. And I know someone's going to say, oh, but this other stupid coin is up more. I get it, right? We don't all own that other stupid coin. So we own Dogecoin. So we're celebrating Dogecoin. Yeah, we'll look at some other coins. We'll look at some tokens and we'll see how they're doing. Awesome. But the long-term trajectory, what we have going on is Dogecoin. Remember last week, everyone was all hyped about XPL. XPL. Everybody's got to get XPL. And guess what happened? It topped, as Kriss predicted, and it's just dropped since then. So here we are. Here we are. Look, alt season soon. Well, I think alt season is now, but this is the Bitcoin dominance chart, according to our friend Crypto Rover, who is the perma bull, right? Especially about alts. And this looks like a double top happened in 2019, 2020, and then 2021 super bull run for alts. Then we had the slow grind up, Bitcoin outperforming alts for 2 solid years. Bitcoin dominance just grinded up, outperforming alts. It's like, that's when you wanted to be in Bitcoin. But now what do you want to be in? And I said, since June 2025, you did not want to be in Bitcoin. You wanted to be in Doge. So Doge outperforming Bitcoin. And just about all alts are. So Bitcoin dominance has been going down. Now we had this one little green candle right there. And all Ben Cowan was like, woohoo, look at that, woo. And I'm just like, yeah, Ben, not so fast. Not so fast. So we will be checking in on Bitcoin dominance as we go through October, and we will see whether it continues its trend down. Trader Tardigrade say Doge. It's all about Doge, right? On the 4-hour, we are right here trying to get above this resistance line at 26 cents. What is 26 cents? Well, it's September. That was a floor on the pullback after the 30-cent Doge. Pretty nice. Let's get over it and let's do it, right? Let's do it for Dogecoin. And meanwhile, we have Jezza, who is really more Bitcoin, but shows this on Dogecoin, zoomed out. Again, for those that don't know, 4-year cycles, right? 4-year cycles of crypto still in play. And we've got a pattern with Dogecoin using a logarithmic scale, which is based on percentage gains from 2017 to 2021. And here we are in 2025. What's the next move? If we follow the same patterns, it's as simple as that. It's absolutely as simple as that. The patterns are there. Let's go. Let's go. As Jezza says, the similarities between cycles are hard to ignore. And they are. It's hard to ignore. Before the breakout, there's 2 tops. Before the breakout, there's 2 tops. And before the breakout, 2 tops. So here we are. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? Meanwhile, House of Doge is like, money itself isn't power. It's the trust, the goods, and the services that it enables with a treasury plus adoption. Doge isn't just money, it's infrastructure. What does Mr. Elon Musk have to say? What does Elon Musk have to say? Are you guys ready for this? Are you ready for this?
People get confused. Sometimes they think an economy is money. Money is a database for exchange of goods and services, and for time shifting the exchange of goods and services. Money is a database. Money doesn't have power in and of itself. Like you can run the thought experiment of if you're trapped on a remote island, shipwrecked on an island, and you've got $1 trillion in a Swiss bank account. It's worthless. You'd rather have a can of soup. So, all the Bitcoin in the world, and you're still going to starve. So, the actual economy is goods and services. If people get confused, sometimes they think an economy is money.
The actual economy is goods and services. And what is the best thing for goods and services? Being away from the banks and being able to have an independent currency that you can actually exchange for goods and services. And that is why we like Dogecoin. So here we are. Let's check in with Crypto Rover. What does he think? He says Bitcoin 140,000. That's reasonable. ETH 7,000. 60-70% gain from here. BNB to 2,000. That'll double. Solana to 500. What is that? About a double for Solana? What's Solana? 232. Yep. Solana 232. So that'll just about double it. XRP to $5. Well, it's only 3 now. So what's that? 70% gain. But Doge to $1, which is a 4x. It's like Doge to $1. It's programmed in. I'm telling you, it's programmed in. Doge to $1. Buckle up now. Buckle up now. If Bitcoin goes to 140K and Doge goes to $1, we are partying. We are partying in Boston. There's no doubt. Partying in Boston. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. But Zero says, look, the hardest part of this game is the exit. And this is what we're going to be talking about later this month. Later this month, the hardest part is the exit, right? Because we can all watch the price go up and we can all watch our portfolios go up. But if you actually wanted to book a little profit, that's what we're going to be talking about later. Detaching from something you wholeheartedly loved. It was hard selling some Dogecoin earlier this year. It really was. It was hard selling that Doge. I admit it because I do love it. But sometimes you got to do that. I'm not going to sell all my Dogecoin. Again, I repeat myself. People misinterpret what I say. Kriss is selling all his Doge. Nope. Hey, PaxCap, what are you up here for? I'm not selling my Dogecoin. I told you that. Hey, you're stepping on my keyboard again. Ah! Cat, you're messing up my stream here. Oh, now his ears are back. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, yes, exactly right. Because stepping on the keyboard, he has no idea. He's just like, oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. What was I talking about? Yeah, right. Taking profits, yes. This is why most don't keep it. There's no perfect time. Never try to sell the top. Always start to trim when the amount is substantial for you. But that being said, let's just send everything. Let's just go. Let's just go. But yeah, we're not going to be able to sell the top. We're not going to know when that is. So later this month, we will be talking about strategies for profit taking. In my opinion, that day is not today. But that's just me. I can only tell you what I'm doing. If you want to do something different, that's up to you. I can only tell you what I'm doing. And right now, I'm trying to keep the cat from messing up my live stream. Oh. Oh. I'm not mad at you. I'm mad with you. Now everybody's going to have access to my keyboard. Oh, no. And Kaleo says, look, Pengu. Pengu, this is your weekly reminder that $1 is a magnet. $1 for Pengu. And I'm like, Kaleo, man, everybody's stealing my magnets first. And second, you've got that magnet so high at $1. It's at 3 cents right now. 3 cents. But I get it. It makes for a pretty picture. So we have reasonable price targets and we have unreasonable price targets. So we'll keep things in check here on the KrissPax channel. All right. Oh, the pinger went off. Sorry, everybody. That was loud. We got the pinger going off. What just pinged? Pepe. We just had a Pepe $312,000 short on Pepe. Just got taken out. Let's go, Pepe. Let's go, Pepe. All right. Everybody, Pepe is breaking out. And some shorter lost $300,000 on that little Pepe breakout there. So there you go. The pinger's working, everybody. Hope your ears are all right. Hope everybody's ears are okay. What else is going on? We've got optimism starting to trade on Robinhood. So optimism is up. It's a good day for optimism. Good day to be optimistic. We have Gala after all these years. Gala is finally starting to wake up. I'm like, Gala, really? Gala? We have Gala up. We've got Crow token coming back up. So Crow had been really depressed since they made the deal with Trump, and trying to get back up to that 30-cent level. I think Crow will probably pass Dogecoin, unfortunately, but it's probably in the cards. That's how Crow trades. BNB, well, another ping. BNB is starting to take off yet again. So going to get back to its all-time high, which it just hit not too long ago. So BNB is on the run. Litecoin ran this morning. If you saw Litecoin going up this morning, big run for Litecoin. I don't know. I didn't hear the latest of the Litecoin ETF, but it's supposed to start trading today or tomorrow. I didn't see that news. And Doge is at 26 cents, my friends. And so you wonder, Kriss, what are those white arrows on your chart? What are those white arrows on your chart? And why do those white arrows seem to match the trading of Dogecoin? Well, my friends, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. Because I printed that when Doge was up here at the top this morning, and I said, yep, we're up, but I think time for a little breather before moving higher. And I put an arrow down and then another arrow up. I know all of you guys are looking at Patrick and SpongeBob, but no, it's not what this is about. This is about these arrows. And so I predicted the breather down, and then we go back up. And look what's happening. It came right down, followed my arrow, and now coming back up. It's not that hard. I know, Ryan. I should have done the next SpongeBob meme, which was 25 to 26, because we're now 26-cent Dogecoin. Making money, right? Making money. The nice SpongeBob meme. The real test, Bitcoin to hold 120K. Well, right now it's up near 121. So, well, let's do that. Let's put a line on the chart because I got rid of all my old lines. Right. Oh, that is a pretty strong support line, isn't it? Right there. That's a pretty strong support line right there. This is on a 1-hour chart, 120K. Let's go. That's a good number to use. I agree, Chaos Boy. Right there. So if we bounce back to 120 and go higher, we are golden on Bitcoin. Nice. We're just looking at 1-hour charts today. We're not zoomed in too close. Annie might comment on the SpongeBob thing. You know, Annie won't comment unless you hail her. Unless you call her. Otherwise, she's not going to comment. So, and you know, she always tries to get the last word in. You've learned that, right? She has to get the last word in. So if you ignore her, she goes away. Breakout with confirmation. That's what we're looking for. Pocket wants to look at the total 2 chart on the monthly. I have not looked at total 2 in a while. And we'll look on the monthly. Oh, wow. I actually have all my green boxes here on total 2. Look at that. Oh, I did a fib line on this as well. Oh, this must have been during my 2-year outlook video. I forgot that I looked at total 2 here. Yeah. We're in the 4th green month in a row on total 2. It's a beautiful thing. Altcoin season. It is here. So yeah, I predict total 2 coming up to almost $4 trillion. The fib line is here at about 3.77. This would be golden. Let's go. It's a very aggressive move, but it's done it before, kind of. 2021. This would be much bigger. But Dogecoin also has 4 green candles in a row as well. Bitcoin does not have 4 green candles. Bitcoin had a red candle here in August while Doge was green. So Doge is looking very good. Doge looking very good. I will haunt you until the end of time. Annie is inevitable. Oh, God. Everybody should own a little Bitcoin. William, I agree with you. I am in total agreement with you. Daniel, how are you? Why do I feel Bitcoin will top out the day government reopens? Yeah, because it's going to do the opposite of what people think. That's why. Definitely it'll do that. So let's just keep the government closed. We don't need it. Just keep it closed. I kind of think Trump would like that. So I kind of think so. I never go away. Oh, he is gathering info on all of us. Edmund, how are you from Thailand? Welcome. Good morning. You are up early this morning if you're in Thailand. Yeah, XRP, it did come over $3. Little pump. I say, you can make money on XRP. I'm not saying XRP is going to crash to zero. All I say is do your research, know what you're buying. That's all. Five green candles on the 30-minute chart. I got 5 green candles on the 1-hour chart, which I like very much. Is there going to be a pullback? There are always pullbacks. Simply drawing. There are always pullbacks. Now, how deep of the pullback? Right now, it's looking like we are going to make 25 cents our support right there. If there's a pullback, we want to hold 25 cents here. So that was the first pause we had here on the first as we were coming up, 25 cent resistance, broke past it, came up higher, retested, bounce, and move higher. Classic move. So 25 cents. Right now, short term, that is looking like support. Now, the TA guys will all point to something a lot lower, but I'm just looking at the short term right now in the trading with the bullishness that's in the market that we're not going to see this big drop. So, good day, Nye. How are you? You're going to keep your Bitcoin in the bear market? I'm going to keep some of mine just in case there's like institutional buying that keeps pumping it. I don't know. But I'm not holding all my alts except Doge. Maybe SWI. Still thinking about SWI. Or maybe I just wait and buy on the dip and get back into SWI. Still thinking about that. My Doge is feeling good today. Annie in the swimsuit. That was not a swimsuit. Those were undies, right? Those were definitely undies. Oh. Luca, you've got 70,000 Doge. How do you think I should sell? Well, Luca, I said earlier, I'll say it again. We're not going to talk about selling until the middle of the month. All right? Let's give it 2 weeks. Let's give it 2 weeks and see what happens middle of October. That, again, that's just me. If you want to take some profit at 26 cents, you can do that. I'm waiting. So I can only tell you what I'm doing. And I'm waiting. See, Annie knows everything. Annie knows Kriss has some XRP. I do. What's the price to sell? No price. We're waiting on the calendar to flip to a certain date, and then we'll see. And then we'll start talking about prices. All right? Patricia? Patricio, sorry. Patricio. How are you doing? Loving Dogecoin. Awesome. Sebastian, how do you think the markets will react once the shutdown ends? They'll probably drop. I'm thinking since we are in a bull quarter, we will go unfaded and keep pushing up. Might even be a catalyst to go higher. Sebastian, that's the right thought. But as we said earlier, the market will probably do the opposite of what you think. And the market makers will seize on that opportunity to drop the market and take out the new long leverage trades. It's a classic opposite. Opposite. Did I see peak? I did not see peak. Should I be seeing peak? Is it good or bad? Oh no. Oh no. 12 cents. Okay. All right. Peak is up 12 cents. It looks like it hit 13. Big resistance at 13 cents on peak. Big resistance there. 13 cents peak. But yeah, hey, awesome. It's a start. We know if we go back out on the daily, we know peak has got a long ways to go from where it was. I got to get back to 28 cents to break even. Ouch. We'll be watching that. We will be watching. But nice to see you again, Sally's Dream. Thank you. October couldn't wait to be October, right? You're exactly right? Maybe you'll actually be more productive and get some work done in the bear market. It's too hard. It's too hard to do right now. I know, right? Someday would love to come to Thailand. Someday. I would love to do it. Yeah, I just know it's on that side of the world, so it's early morning. Oh, why is Tesla going down? I don't know. I saw it was in the red today, and I was like, what's going on with Tesla today? And I didn't look at it long enough to really figure that out. But I did notice, I mean, everything on my watch list is in the green on the stocks except Tesla and GME. Like everything else is in the green except Tesla and GameStop. What's happening? Why is it going up? October, baby. It's up. That's it. It's just October. I think the U.S. government shutdown has shut down the manipulation of the markets for a little bit. And so price is going up like it should and not being so manipulated. I remember this time of year when you look at your portfolio, smiles from ear to ear, remember to take profits. Exactly. Of which we will be talking about that in a couple weeks. We'll start talking about profit taking. I'm not ready to talk about it yet. You went all in yesterday. Glad you did. Did not wait for the dip. And there you go. There you go. You want to see Annie wearing a pair of jeans with a KrissPax hoodie. Can you do custom clothing on Annie yet? The video, sell you fool. I like that. I'll be wearing like big chains, right? I'll have a bunch of big chains around. Sell, you fool. Simply Drawing, thank you for the super chat. Every day, we are here every day while we're in this bull market. I do my best. I miss one every now and then, but for the most part, we're here. That million Doge looking pretty good there, Jason. Yes, indeedy. When you show up for the stream in a yellow Ferrari, I'll know you took some profits. Yeah, me and that yellow Ferrari. Charlotte will be happy when Pete goes up a lot more. Me too. Blame Kriss. Blame Kriss. Hashtag blame Kriss. A boring stock question? Any advice on taking profits on a stock like Robinhood? If you wrote Robinhood is up $145. I mean, do you want to rotate it into something else? Or maybe take half the profit? Again, this is my strategy, right? If I still like the stock and I'm not swing trading it, right? You take half the profit and roll that half into something else. And then you're still half in the game on Hood. All right? Try that. They just got done partying in Thailand. Yeah, I know, right? The early morning is when people finally close up shop, time to go to bed, and then sleep it off till afternoon. Yep, that's Thailand. You sold Tesla today? Took your profits? Raiden, thank you for the super chat. Hello, hello. Wherever in the world Raiden is now. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Right. Why sell? We have 2 more interest rate deductions. We got the ETFs coming. Who knows what else? Exactly. So I want to wait until at least we get that grayscale ETF going on Doge. Well, I'm going to wait at least until then, and then we'll see. I don't like the magnet. Kriss doesn't put it high enough. It's at 30 cents. It's just a temporary stop along the way, and then I'll move it up. Annie would never wear a KrissPax hoodie. I don't know. You never know. You want to buy a gold chain, Ryan? Yeah. Gold chain with a Doge on it? It's dipping. Oh, no. One little bitty, teeny little red candle. No tattoos, Robert. No tattoos. No. Right. Government shutdown has no effect historically. The market always does well after. It doesn't matter. It's just a temporary thing for people to get lost in. What are you? You're stepping on my keyboard again. Cat. Ah. You troublemaker. Why do you have to lay that way? Now I have no room for my mouse. This cat. Lost my spot. Oh, here we go. Thailand sounds like a lovely place if you like to party. No, if you like the beaches. No, if you like, I want to go visit myself. I want to see it. Someday. October, we're here. Yes, Duchess. We are here. Is it going to go below 20? No. I've answered that question for the last week. Solid. Because there were still bears in the house or people waiting for the big dip. And there was no big dip. We just had to get to the end of September and then go. And this is exactly what happened. We got to the end of the September and then go. That's what it's been. I don't know if the SEC is off with the government shutdown. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe that will delay ETFs. Interesting. Hadn't thought about that. Do I have a real job? Yes, I do, Kriss. I work this YouTube stuff around my daytime job, but I kind of dabble in things during the day though. Like take a lunch break, post on Twitter, do stuff like that. Megal was up today. Yeah, I saw that. Came back down to 161, but yeah, Megal, man, I don't have any Megal now. I put it in Zone. Zone got up to 213 today. So I'm up on the Zone. And I was going to ride Zone up while Megal dipped, and Megal hasn't dipped yet. So that's what I'm doing. YouTuber, that's my real job. Annie stole a KrissPax hoodie from the KrissPax closet. The KrissPax bling store. Bonk. Yeah, it's got a long way to go, William. It's starting to come back, but it's got a long ways to go. Hey, Con, was VP having fun today? Why not, right? On a green day, you can have fun. Thailand is amazing. Can't wait to go someday. Yeah, we've got some good Thai restaurants around here. Real authentic, real Thai. So good. So good. Hey, we've got a gifted membership from Raiden. And it was received by, who got it? N. You're now a member. I also have other news, and that is now on your Apple iPhone, iOS. You can now join memberships on YouTube. I got a notification. I haven't tried it myself, but I am told that on the iPhones, you can now join the KrissPax channel. It's about time. Google must have done some backdoor deal with Apple. Who got pinged? AVAX, $200,000 short on AVAX. Just got liquidated with that move right there. So, well, they didn't have that trade very long. That trade would have been done around midnight last night. And they just got liquidated. $200,000. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Good crow. Up over 22 cents again. Doge trying to get back over 26. We got Bitcoin about to hit 121 again, $121,000 for a Bitcoin. You know, pretty soon, Bitcoin's going to break the all-time high, and I'm not going to be the biggest holder of Bitcoin. Well, not the biggest holder. Bought at the highest price ever. I'm going to lose that. I'm going to lose that. Welcome, N. Congrats, N. I'm an influencer. That's my job. I influence. I hope I don't. Matt, even though your prediction this month for Dogecoin wasn't as high as I would have hoped, I still need to take slice profits. Well, maybe I'm wrong. And maybe it does go higher. Grok says the SEC cannot approve ETFs. They are shut down. Okay, thank you, Goose. Yeah. Well, for that reason, maybe we want the government to get back up and running. I wouldn't recommend visiting Manchester. Defo not. How long did it take to get to 21,000 subs? On this channel, about 2.5 years. About 2.5 years. Is that right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, not going to Manchester. Thanks for the advice. Do I see another pullback anytime soon? Emmanuel, there's always pullbacks. It's just how big the pullbacks are. And right now, it's October, so we'll have little pullbacks, I think. Right now, we're just looking at 25 cents here as new support, and we're seeing if that holds, if there's a pullback. That's what we're looking at. The UK has lost British values. My Pengu prediction for October was right around 4 to 5 cents, right in that range you brought. 4 to 5 cents for Pengu. Too scared to swing trade peak. That 13-cent resistance is strong, isn't it? It's strong, I know. 13 cents right there. But eventually, well, no, it did touch above it here, 21st of September, and then nope. And right back here, 14th of September, nope. It's playing with us. It's playing with us, Raiden. Is there any danger of sleeping through an extreme Doge pump and dump? I don't see that happening yet, Zena. I mean, the big craziness yet. I don't see that yet. Volume is still relatively low. It's not the time yet to be going to sleep and setting limit orders, in my opinion. I think it's logical just to wait and see until there's upcoming legit news. Agreed. When Solana goes crazy, Bonk will follow. That's always in the cards too, Will. Matt, that's 2026. That's a long time for now to wait for that Doge 1 thing to play out. So, of course, it would affect Dogecoin's prices. We could be in the middle of a bear market, though, at the time. I mean, who knows? Getting way ahead of ourselves. Hi, Yili. If I have to choose between Bonk and Pengu, which is the best to buy at the next dip? See, I hold both of them. I think both of them will do well. So I'm going to chicken out and just say half of each. Just be in both. Then you're in the game for both of them. I've been doing price targets for Doge Pantheon Tails for so long. So under which time frame? If you want to know my price target for October, I made a video yesterday. If you want to see my price target for the top of the cycle, I made a video a few weeks ago called my 2-year outlook, which I looked at total 2 as well. I didn't realize that. I had that in there too. How's Bitcoin dominance doing? Drifting downwards. Drifting downwards. Lower lows. Lower lows on Bitcoin dominance. Even while Bitcoin's pushing up to 121,000, alts are doing better. So we're seeing lower lows. Dropped under 59%, which Ben Cowan was all excited about, right? Thinking it was going to go right up to 60. And I said, nope. And now we're under 58.8. Bitcoin dominance going down. It'll come back up a little bit, I think. When Bitcoin gets its all-time high, I will buy $10 worth. No. Okay, William, we'll try and outdo each other, right? We'll see which one of us can get the next all-time high and hit it right. Yes, we should get the continuing resolution signed, Ryan. Just get it done. Dogecoin will do good things. I know, getting close to my all-time high Doge purchase. Well, let's see what it's down now. It's not down very much. Remember, I spent $10 at $125,000 a Bitcoin, which was higher than the all-time high, but that's how Dogecoin trades. My Bitcoin $10 trade is now at $9.66. So I'm only down 34 cents now. Total return. Only down 34 cents right there. For those that don't see it, we'll go full screen on this. Look at my average cost, over $125,000. Look at that. I've got 0.000008 Bitcoin. My average cost is $125,093. Nobody has ever bought Bitcoin higher than that price that has shown it or proved it. That's amazing. So I'm down, 34 cents right now. 34 cents. Ah. But that was a classic. I timed that just right. A classic. Toot, toot, toot. Let's go Cubs. Yeah, I'd like the Cubs to win. The Tesla delivery numbers are going to be announced today. So the dump in the Tesla stock today was leading up to their announcement, probably. Bunch of shorters there. And then tomorrow it's just going to go crazy. No, I haven't looked at Kaysonomics. No Kriss influences on peer pressure. The Yankees righted a wrong. And both teams made mistakes. It's just last night Red Sox made more. I know, right, Matt? How does the government expect people to rely on stablecoins over crypto? That's because the government wants you to think that a stablecoin is a crypto. They want you to think that when it's really just a digital dollar. That's all it is. And it'll continue to inflate away, just like the dollar does. Ah, you're welcome, Glittery. How are you? Bonk was made by the Solana devs, so they built it on Solana. Khan is following the Ben Cowen. You have been brainwashed by Ben Cowen. Khan, you've been brainwashed. You should have been brainwashed by me. You spend more time listening to me than him, but yet you still follow him. One day you will learn. One day, my friend, you will learn. Kriss is right, not Ben. Toot, toot, toot. Toot, toot, toot. Pa, pa, pa. You don't like my Doge decoration? This was my gift for 20,000 subs. 20,000 subs. And I got a gift, a Doge pillow. Yes. Doge pillow. Love it. Breaking news said people are buying Tesla stock. Where is the weather girl? I don't know. You expect all-time high tomorrow? Could be. It's not that far. Moose is flying to Thailand tomorrow. Have a great time. I'm jelly now. I want to go. Spicy. If you just got on and you want to hear me about Doge, just slide back to the beginning. In the first 10 minutes, I cover all the latest. I have to become a lord first, Ryan. Well, Ryan, you know that if I'm proven right and not Ben, then Khan has to call me Lord KrissPax. That's just the way it is. You learned that Kriss is right back in 21? Yeah, I missed the top, though. I missed the top. I was right on the pump, but I missed the top. And I thought Doge was going to come back. I didn't think it would get killed that bad. Lord Pax. Thank you. Bow to your Lord. Bow to your Lord. Oh, Kriss, we trust. I love this. This is great. See what happens in a green market, right? Don't have all the bears in the chat and people, oh, Doge is going to drop to 10 cents, blah, blah, blah. You don't hear that anymore. You don't like it? You love it? That's right. True, Charlotte. She wasn't feeling well. So she's on the mend, maybe still resting. Yep. KP, correct again. October, baby. October. Say weather girl 3 times and she will magically appear. And there she is. Oh, God. Funny how that works. I love that. It's awesome. Glad you're feeling better, Monica. If dominance doesn't go back up, I'll call you the Lord. Well, I mean, Ben did say 66, though, but the 60 to 66 zone is a safe zone, right? That'll be the safe zone. Hey, Demi, how are you? What's up, Orbit? All hail. Now let's wait, crypto dogs. Let's wait until my thesis plays out. The Overlord. Upturber. I like that. I know in a bear market, nobody's happy, but we get through. We get through the bear market. 2 years ago, these live streams weren't anywhere near as fun. Not anywhere near as fun. We were making plans, though, and I kept telling people my thesis there about buying on the dip. Buying on the dip. And people just thought it was going to just keep going lower. Thank you, Kriss, with a K as well. Yep, and we will be seeking out those lows in the next bear market. We'll still be doing it. Happy days. Oh, who's the guy who says happy days? Who's the guy? He's from the UK. I remember him. He used to do all these great Ethereum trades. Happy days. I remember him. Tino. I pulled that out of my old brain. Tino. You guys know Tino? Happy days. I remember him. He was great. I've not kept up with Tino, what he's up to. That was BNB, $1.3 million. That was a $1.3 million short on Binance of BNB. Why would you short BNB on Binance? Wow. $1.3 million shorting Binance. I know, Ryan, right? Wow. What was Tino's channel called? It was Trader something, right? Tino. Traders Reality. That's it. Traders Reality. This is him. This is Tino. Oh, he just streamed 2 days ago. Government shutdown. Oh, so he is still streaming. Boy, I haven't looked at Tino in a long time. October. Yeah, Tino's a good guy. He's much more in like the day-to-day trading though. And he gets into a lot of the little perps and other stuff you can do for trading. So I wasn't really interested in that. Buy in the dip, buy and hold. Market should always be green. Christoph's back. Welcome back, Kay. Glittery going into the office. We'll be back. Demi says 2 days until Bitcoin's new all-time high. So I got 2 more days of my all-time high Bitcoin buy. 2 more days. My theses, exactly. Kriss says dominance bounces around but doesn't hit 60% again. And then will fall lower. That's what Kriss says. Oh, thank you, Monica. We got a good fam here. Nice community. Love everybody. Did you miss the October price prediction video, Zach? That you did. You have to go to the KrissPax channel and see the video right there. Dogecoin October price prediction video. Only 4,000 views. I mean, come on. The world should be watching that. That should be trending. That should be the #1 trending. Oh, that's right. YouTube doesn't show trending videos anymore. Ugh. Well, it would have been. It would have been trending. If they kept trending, it would have been trending. Yes, Dogecoin October price prediction video from yesterday. Everybody should watch that. Wait another year, you'll have 50,000 subs. Who knows? If there's a huge blow off run here, October, November, December, I could hit 50,000 pretty quickly. We'll see. Oh, happy days. Oh, happy days. Doge and Floki, Kriss. I don't follow Floki, but okay. Good luck. Market cap is over 4 trillion. Market cap. Yeah, it touched, according to my chart, it touched 4.1 and now it's at 4.09 on my chart. 4.11 at the top. Is that an all-time high? It is. It appears to be. Is it? Let me zoom out. Just check. Oh, no. It is not an all-time high. The all-time high happened in August 14th. And that was Bitcoin's all-time high, I believe, at 4.14. So didn't quite hit it. Close, but didn't quite hit it. We'll be watching that. We will be watching that. For those that don't know, this was my prediction for today for Dogecoin. Up, pull back, and then up higher. And it so far has done that. And now we're waiting to see whether this little run continues. We like the green candles. You like the dominance prediction? Going to be fun. I know, Con, right? You gotta have something going, right? Gotta have something on the line. Oh, another ping. Is that another BNB? Oh, that was a pullback. That was an ETH pullback, 264. Somebody just lost $264,000 in maybe, what, 20 minutes on that little red candle? What are people doing? You don't leverage long on the big green candles when it's going up, and somebody just paid a $264,000 price on that for ETH. Oh, man. Oh, man. What's up, Sunshine? I do not have Instagram. No, CDC. I'm not on it. If somebody is there pretending to be me, it's not me. Not me. Tyler, typically in the 4-year cycles, we would expect November to also be a green month. So I'm still believing we're higher in November. And then December's iffy. Some years up higher, some years pull back. Yeah, we know the Duchess is the stock trader and you're the crypto prince. We've got that. You missed the golden days of YouTube. It was easier to run a channel. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to run a channel. There's certainly a lot more competition. But if you keep it simple, you can do all right. Depends on what your topic is. Just stay true to your topic. It's all right. New people still find me. They're interested in Doge, crypto. Deep House King holding since 2020. So you round tripped it, right, through 2021. And here we are in 2025. I don't know what your investing goals are, right? What are your investing goals? If you're holding crypto, right, why did you get into crypto in the first place? What were you planning on achieving? All of that all plays into what you do. Personally, I'm taking some profits, October, November timeframe, but keeping some also in the game. I don't know what's going to happen next year. I mean, I think it's going to be a bear market, but there got all these people talking about extended cycles and super cycles and all this other stuff. So, yeah, I'm going to just play both sides, take some profit, enjoy that, wait for the dip, buy back in the bear market, and then let the other ride. Am I going to buy more Bitcoin at the all-time high? Yes. The Crypto Prince and I have a bet on who can buy the top. October is in effect. Thank you, Kriss, reminding everybody to smash the like button, share with family and friends, subscribe, get your notifications on, all of that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Coinbase is not available in UAE. I don't know what other countries Coinbase is in, actually. I don't know, but not the UAE. So who is your number one exchange? Is it Binance, right? Binance has got to be there. Oh, yes, Bibbles, 47 cents by Saturday. When Doge hits an all-time high, there'll be a massive sell. Probably, Kristen. That's why $1 is going to be so hard to get to. Yep. Is now a good time to sell? Yes, Crystal. Sell. Okay, I'll go buy XRP. Oh, those are fighting words. DC Blur, it's going to go even higher tomorrow. A little bit of pullback right now, right? Doesn't keep going up all the time. Yeah, I was actually showing Lark Davis yesterday because Lark was showing an extended cycle. And we talked about that yesterday on a Lark Davis post. And my opinion of this, Sunshine, is that a lot of the so-called influencers are putting that out there so that if it does happen, they can then point back to it and say, see, I told you. And I don't play that game. I don't think it's going to happen, even though the business cycle seems to be extended for some reason. I'm like, yeah, I'm not playing that game. My thoughts on NVIDIA? Well, that's a Duchess question. Ask Duchess. Isn't she the one who's into stocks? Why are you asking me about NVIDIA? You're the crypto guy. She is the stock woman. Just ask her. So I know you guys now. You've opened up too much. I like competitions. Competitions are good. Yeah, we're supposed to sell on a green candle at the right time. It's not the right time. If you're swing trading, that's different. But I'm not doing swing trading, not in this market. No way. Yeah, deep house, not experienced. Don't typically take profit to buy back in to gain more. Usually buy, long-term hold until you're satisfied. There you go. So we're going to be watching this, through October, November of this bull cycle, and kind of identifying on the charts where we think the tops are going to be, and then taking a little profit. The fighting words, go Yankees. Yeah. Well, tonight it's one or the other, right? Winner takes all. One team goes home. Lark is a little crazy. He's popular though. So he's been doing it for a long time. The consistency helps, builds up a big following. The liquidation maps looking a little scary. We'll take a look at them, Emmanuel. They're keeping the government shut down so the rich can get richer. Gee, I wonder who would be saying that. I wonder who would be saying that. Probably Elizabeth Warren, AOC, like those types. They would be saying that. I'm hoping to gain bragging rights on a new Bitcoin all-time high buy, probably just $10 like you for fun. All right. How do you know no one else did a buy like that? I did a search on X and looked at any media that showed Bitcoin buys, and I didn't find anything. That doesn't mean somebody didn't do it. I'm just saying the actual proof, because I posted mine, right? I posted a picture of it, and nobody that I saw posted a picture of a purchase of Bitcoin at any higher price than I did. So I'm the winner. That's how that was. You think the Sox are toast tonight? Hey, we got two rookie pitchers going against each other. Two rookie pitchers. So which one's going to choke? Which one's going to choke first? Oh, it could have been Hakeem. Yes, Goose, you're right. It could have been Hakeem. I guessed AOC, but I thought Elizabeth Warren would be like the rich getting richer thing. That's something like she would say. Yeah, Pocahontas. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. You're not going to go across my keyboard again. The pinger going again. BNB up. Now we just got a BNB short. Another one. $436,000 BNB. Another. Look at BNB. New all-time high. Look at that. Just hit. We just got a new all-time high on BNB and took out a $430,000 short at the all-time high. BNB. Any of you guys holding BNB? Wow. Whoo. October, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Garmani, how are you? I'm the only one trolling the all-time highs, and why not? Celebrate. Let's go. Party. Do we know how long the government is going to be shut down? Well, I think it's going to be a week. That's what I said. Let's see what the poly market says. What does the poly market think on how long the government shutdown? When will the government shutdown end? When will the government shutdown end? Right now, the winning bet is October 15th or later. That's 2 weeks. That's 2 weeks. That's the winning bet right now. 2 weeks, 44%. No, I said no. 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 You think when your kids grow up, you don't have to do these things anymore. But the cat just... Anyway, yeah, government shutdown. Right now, the winning bet is 2 weeks or more. Oh. Battle of the Bowpens. If you're thinking about swapping some Doge over, wait for a big green candle. Because both Bonk and Pengu are going up right now too. So it's kind of even. But if Doge has a big green candle and Bonk and Pengu haven't matched it yet, that's probably a good time to swap some of your Doge over. But I never recommend swapping Doge in this market because you might miss out on something really big. So, hey, Yawning, how are you? Trump is considering taxpayer rebates. I am not in favor of that. I don't like that idea. So, stimulus. Kronos, how are you? What I struggle to accept and understand is the fact the government wants to charge capital gains tax, but yet not even their money to begin with. You're gambling. I know. That's what they do. If you make money, we want our part. Why do people trade leverage? I know, Sunshine. Oh, I'm going to short BNB at its all-time high because it'll never hit its all-time high again. Oops. Liquidated. $430,000 gone. Gone. Out the window. Ryan, you're thinking longer than a week now? I'm still feeling optimistic it'll be a week and they'll get things figured out. I think the Democrats are going to realize that this was a bad move. Bad move. $3 is a bit much, Emre. I think we gotta, let's see if we can get to $1 before we start talking about $3, okay? I mean, technically it can. It still would not be the largest cryptocurrency by market cap at $3. So, in fact, it would be number 3. It wouldn't even be number 2. It would still be worth less than ETH in overall market cap. So $3 technically isn't a crazy idea. But it'd be really hard to get there. Yeah, Matt, let's just wait till the 17th or 18th, see if this ETF comes, see what happens. Yep, exactly, Matt. Exactly. As long as it takes the left to take the federal funding for illegal immigrants out of their proposal. Right. That's a big move for them right now, though. Oh, we got a new member, Garmani. Welcome. Welcome to the KrissPax community. Appreciate it. And then vice versa as well. Right. If Bonk went on a crazy run, I would flip it over to Doge. You bet. You bet. Oops. The Pax Cat hit the keyboard and then you heard the pinger. Yeah. That was Pax Cat. He was shorting BNB. I heard it was going to end up to be over 1 million non-essential federal workers getting furloughed. Means they're going to end up still getting paid to not work. It's like, how does that save the government money? But that's what it is. Okay, now is the time to short PNB. Right up here, all-time high. People just need to sell their Bitcoin and ETH and buy Doge. Exactly. Long-term capital gains tax, it's based on what you buy when you buy it. So when you sell all of the stuff from 1 year ago, right? Anything you bought DCAing in the past year, that would be a short term if you sold it all today. And then all of the DCAing you did, which was more than a year ago, would be long-term capital gains. That's it. Right. Pax Cat trolling me. Exactly. Shorting during October. Who's shorting in October? I mean, you just want to give your money away. Shorting anything in October. Oh. Perfect time to short Doge. Are you kidding me? You're going to short Doge at 26 cents? All right. Well, Larry, it's your money. October. 26 cents, and you're going to short Doge. Perfect time. All right. This is the time when Tom Crown would put one of these on, right? This is what Tom would do. All right, we're going to short. Oh, this one isn't for shorting. I got to find the shorting one. That's the other way, right? Short position. There we go. All right. How low do you want to go? Back to 25. And what's your stop? 27 cents, you said, right? Well, that's quite a ways up there. So how low do you want it to go? Well, that's going to, I mean, you're going to be paying fees on this thing all over the place if you do that. 22. All right. 22 it is. There you go. 15%. 15%. All right. Your risk reward ratio is 4. I don't know what that means, but there you go. There's your short chart right there. Definitely not going that low. I know, Ryan. 22 cents. Hey, that was support before, remember? But that was before. That was last month, before we started October. That was support. That was way, way, way back here. That was a long time ago. You would be short to 19 cents. This is not a bear market, Larry. And it looks expensive. Doesn't it, Goose? I don't know how it works, but that looks expensive. Yep. I've never done that. But I know, Giamortal. That's what I'm telling him. Gonna get burnt. Gonna get burnt. The short button needs to be removed. Agreed. Yeah, Chris, you missed the Pax Cat. He's been here a couple times, up and down. Wish me luck. Yeah, Larry, I would, but this is Dogecoin you're talking about, and I'm not wishing you luck. Not wishing you luck. We need the boo. Oh, you're right, Brian. I forget that. Okay, for Larry, everybody. There it is. I keep forgetting about those. That I actually have those. Oh. Hey, 2 days gone. Do. Yeah, you got me. You got me. Do. Hey, Pepito, how are you? Figure 2 days to 2 weeks for the shutdown. Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac packing up and leaving New York. Yep. And if that guy Madani gets voted in mayor, there's going to be a lot more other people leaving New York. A lot of people leaving New York. People are saying BNB is going to 2,000. I know, including, we just showed this earlier. Where was it? Who was the guy? Not him. Right there. BNB to 2,000. Crypto Rover. Right there. BNB to $2,000 right there. Let's go. Let's do it. I want everybody to double their money at least from here. Let's go. Shocktober, baby. I know, Goose, right? Shocktober. I know. What happened with Ramon? Lost him. Never short a bull market. People do it. They think there's going to be a pullback. And look at Doge now, up over 26 cents, moving up. He's already losing. He's already losing. Will the Doge ETF be approved? If the government shutdown ends, we'll have a Doge ETF. It's supposed to be middle of the month, but I don't know. We'll see. Well, thank you, Duchess. I appreciate it. Thank you. What is the name of this indicator? It's just the trading view short position is all it is. Standard projection option is to set that. So that's what that is. Bevy time, waiting for the game. And the game is late. It doesn't start till 8 o'clock tonight. So Bevy will be later tonight. When does regret kick in for those who sold? There are some who are regretting waiting for 19-cent Doge to buy back in. And it just keeps going higher. I told him. Bye-bye, New York. I know. Hello, Florida. Yes, and leave your politics. Well, that would be the thing, Goose. People will be leaving because they don't like the politics in New York. Because this guy is scary. I mean, even if you're a Democrat, you should be like, this guy's scary. It's going to get worse. You need to make money because your family is struggling financially. And so you're going to short Dogecoin at 26 cents in a bull market. That is going to get worse. I'm sorry. If you're struggling financially, you should not be in crypto. And you should definitely not be futures trading. Get it together, man. Cardumo. It moved up a little bit, 87.5. And then pulling back a little. Still not up as much as Doge today. Dogecoin. So the government shut down. Federal Reserve is not. Yeah, it's independent. Federal Reserve. It's independent. I don't know how that works. You're causing trouble, cat. Oh, there. You happy now? No, I love my dad. I'm not expecting a pullback, Craig. Not a significant one. There'll be little ones along the way, but I'm not expecting any big pullback. Tigers are up 2-1, bottom of the sixth. I still think Cleveland will win, but we'll see. I know, Jade. I don't get it either. People should, I should have thousands of viewers here because we're making money here. We're making money. Unless you're Larry. We're making money. I know, Charlotte, I tried. You're all going to cheer when you bring in the dough. I don't know, Larry. Go short Bitcoin Cash or XRP. I know, right, Charlotte? This cat. What are my thoughts about Doge? Are we going to cross 30 cents? Ed, you need to watch my video from yesterday, my October price prediction video. You need to watch that. Pax cat in his screen time. I know. The animals. Doge to the moon. Depends on what you consider the moon, Cameron. Mr. Handy Dan, I have some H bar at 21 cents for a while, and it is still sideways. Well, remember, we were doing this race, right? Between Doge, Algorand, 22 cents, H bar, 22 cents, and the World Liberty Finance, right? Which is at 20 cents. Doge is winning. Doge is winning. Should have had your money on Doge. H bar was higher than Doge, and now Doge is much higher than H bar. Winning. Let's go Doge. Make them regret those short calls. I don't wish any bad things on Larry, but are we all dressing up as Doges and Elons for Halloween? Maybe Pax Cat will. You dressing up for Halloween, buddy? I used to say the kids won't be eating tonight when I lost at poker. Hopefully that was just an expression. Exactly. No matter where we go from here, I already won. Me too, Ryan. I already won. I'm still winning, but I did already win. Bought the dip, sit back and relax. Will SHIB rise as much as in 2021? No, Emre. Do not wish that for SHIB. Not happening. Do not see that happening. Walmart is removing synthetic dyes and harmful additives from all store brands. Good for them. Bobby's getting through. Bobby is getting through. That's awesome. It's about time. We got to do it. All the chemicals we put in our bodies or are exposed to. Got to get rid of that crap. William, I've never said you're not going to make any money on XRP. I've always been very consistent, and everybody can back me up. I've said it again and again and again. You can still make money on XRP. I just don't like the project. That's all. I even still own some XRP. It wasn't my choice to buy it, but I bought some, and I'm up over 400%, and I'm still letting it ride. So, yeah. Whales are starting to become interested in Doge. Would be awesome. It would, Frank. I mean, Doge has its own whales, and they trade Doge, but more whales would be welcome. Come on. Kiss me now, MM. Kiss me now. Ryan wants to get good at poker. I've played a bit here and there, but not my game. Larry, I don't know what to say. Now, 2026 will be different, and I might even try some shorting, but I'm not doing it now, especially in October. Hey, Kevin, how are you? Long time no see. Welcome back. We're looking at October right now, and things are looking pretty good. Is Larry misquoting a statistic, Ryan? Probably. Oh, God. I'm up 330. Well, you know what I'm up? Not like it's a competition or anything. Not like it's a competition or anything. But I'm up 428% right there. XRP up 428%. And I don't even like it. And I'm making money. That's good, Gunning. Yep. Your family needs money. Do the work. Exactly. Crypto is not the place to be when you need the money. That's how people get in trouble. I mean, look at Doge now. Just you're getting further behind on your trade. Okay, so you didn't actually open a short. You're just talking. Well, I'm going to still mark it from 26 cents because that's when you said. And I'm like, show it as an example of why you don't do it. People need to learn. I agree, Adam. People complaining about Bobby, and especially like ABC that always says he's a vaccine skeptic. And it's like, that is so wrong. That's not true. It's not what he says. He says, I mean, even my kids are vaccinated. He's saying, if you're going to introduce new vaccines, they need to be properly tested. And those COVID vaccines were not properly tested. That's what he's saying. You need to have the right kind of testing. And people just, all they hear is vaccine skeptic because that's what the left calls it. It's dumb. He's doing the right thing. Yeah. Boy. Ooh. It's showtime. I know, Toss, right? Here we are. Look at this. And even me, I can draw some arrows on a chart and it just follows it perfectly. That's how easy October is. You say it's going to be green and it goes up. This is the easiest charting in the world right now. It's the easiest charting in the world. Oh, thank you. All right. Gotcha. But you know how I feel about XRP. Larry, no. A different voice is certainly allowed. And if you're shorting Dogecoin, okay, and you have a reason to do it. But then you brought your family in and your financial troubles. And that is what we're talking about, Larry. We're talking about that if you are having financial troubles, the last thing you want to be doing is shorting a cryptocurrency in a bull market. That's our point. And that's what everyone in the chat is talking about, because you're giving a very bad example. Probably the worst example you can possibly give to somebody who may be influenced by you. Okay? Do you understand that? I don't mind differing views. Khan and I get into it all the time, but we do it with respect. And as long as we do it with respect, it's okay. Most of the people who come in here who have differing views of mine end up making it personal, saying stupid things, calling people names. So that's the difference. Yeah, and I think, yeah, maybe you should stop that line of chatting there. I think you should probably stop it. It's getting the humor's kind of gone on it. You know what I mean? Just selling Doge and taking profits, Larry, is a big difference between shorting Dogecoin. Big difference. Selling Doge and taking profits is a huge difference than shorting. Whoa, Julian is a better percentage than I do. 49-cent XRP. Nice. I might short some next year. Bear market. I'm not shorting anything in a bull market. No way. Especially October. Come on. Look at the charts. It's everything. Everything's in the green. Everything's up. So, no. Exactly, Ryan. Doing it out of desperation. I know, exactly, Con. You can't complain about a 330% profit, but some people, oh, I need 10x. What's the next 10x? And I'm just like, man. Yeah, now you don't want Larry to win, Ryan. Exactly. That's where I was from the start, but the chart, it's so beautiful. Larry, it's a completely different thing. Me taking profits on Dogecoin is completely different from you talking about financial problems and shorting Dogecoin in October of a bull cycle. Hey, Lord Drip, how are you? Big gains are coming. If the US Congress wants to pass a new tax bill that says that profits on crypto, you don't have to pay capital gains tax, I'm all for that. So, yeah, and on the state side, different states count it differently. Some states have no tax, some count it as income, and some have capital gains. Depends on what state you're in. So, now you're changing you're changing your topic there, Larry, saying that. Kriss really loves XRP. Getting me in trouble. Hey, David, how are you? Annie is the evil queen. If everybody thinks 2026 is a bear market, we may get extended bull. Yeah, and people thought that last time too, and look what happened in 2022. It was a bear market. It was bad. It was bad. Just the way things go. You got in at 24.3, and we're now up over 26. Very good. You sold H-bar, bought more Doge. Not a recommendation. No, 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 no. I only said what I would do if I was in that position, right? Not a recommendation. None of this is financial advice. This is all edutainment. We're edutainment here. This is an edutainment channel. You went long on BNB and Bitcoin yesterday. Now we're talking. Whoever was shorting BNB, man, that was not the move to make. BNB is an all-time high. Look at that. New all-time high. H-bar is the future. I'm stacking. Well, good luck with the H-bar. I don't know what's going to happen with Hedera. I really don't. Yeah, not going to make it. Let's go. Hey, Glittery. 5-1 Tigers now. Wow. So I would have missed that one. Wow. The day Doge rockets, the crypto market will sell all their coins and jump into Doge. It will be a beautiful thing, Frank. It will be an absolutely beautiful thing. Up, up, up. 6-1. Oh, bye-bye Guardians. Great run at the end of the season, and then they blow it. Oh. Yeah, we'll be looking at profit zones, Kevin. We'll be looking at profit zones come the second half of October. We'll start talking about that. There are things out there that will still probably 10x, but it's some low market cap token that you have no idea which one. Got a 1 in a million chance. It's not worth it. Not worth it. I'll have to research that. Green months in a year. Well, we can take a look at this chart. And this will tell us, right? Sunshine, green months in a year. So if we look at 2021, it had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2021 only had 6. Interesting. 6 green months in a year, 2021. This year, so far, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're on our 7th. I think this is it. This one's winning. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 4. This is it. We're winning, Sunshine. 2025 now has the all-time record. 6 in 2023, 6 in 2024, and now we're in 7 in 2025, and we're still going. So there you go. New all-time record. Dogecoin, green months. October hasn't ended yet. I get it. But it's looking good so far. This will be a new all-time high. Good question. That was a good one. I didn't know the answer to that. The government's going to eat good on crypto taxes. That's probably why they wouldn't get rid of the capital gains tax. They want the money. I'll be looking at November on November 1st. We just started October. So let's see how October goes. But history will tell us that November, at least on Bitcoin side, November on its average returns is a better month than October. It is actually the best trading month of the year is November for Bitcoin. So we're in I'm in Massachusetts here. If you're here, yep, it's misery. A lot of taxes. Kriss loved the XRP, you guys. There's a difference between making money and liking something. You can do the same. I don't like it, but I'm still making money on it. Oh. I know, we said thanks because it's going to go up higher and he's going to lose and we all win. I know, Khan, that's what I'm saying. We have some time for that. Let's wait. Peak is coming back. We've looked at that. Mega Millions jackpot slowly going up because there's not a lot of buying and nobody's winning. So it's slow. Larry, we don't care. Larry, we don't care. Whether you open a long or a short, we really don't care. We're responding to the reasoning why you were going to short it. That's what this is all about. Otherwise, we don't care. You're a nobody, okay? Man. I had to say that. Every once in a while, someone in the chat just gets on my mind, and that's one of them. I know, we've talked about that yesterday, Anthony. Raul Paul and Lark Davis as well posted it. So they're looking at some business cycle graph that is showing the business cycle extending into 2026, at least till Q2 2026. This is some new thing because they weren't talking about this before. And I'm not buying it yet. I'm not going to trade that. I will keep some in the game. I'm not going to sell everything. So I'll keep some in the game, but I'm planning on taking at least half my profits in 2025. Will it go to $1? That's what we're here to watch. We're watching it together. Because I can't tell you exactly will it go to $1. Now, could it go to $1? Yes, it could go to $1. It's technically feasible, not out of the realm of ideas. Doesn't make it a crazy price prediction that would like XRP to $100, which is crazy. But yeah, it's doable. A 3x Doge would be nice. 69. Be happy with 69-cent Doge. 69. 69,420. I'm selling at 69,420. I know, exactly. Exactly, Handy Dan. On those XRP price predictions are just... I'm never going to short Doge, even in a bear market. If I was going to short anything, it'll be some other crypto like XRP. I'll short that any day. In a bear market, not here. It's not the time to be shorting. Winning. Winning. I'm glad to have you here, Justin Me. Awesome. Glad to have you. 8 green months in a year. If we get October and November, there's a really good chance of that. Really good chance of that. People are asking you to look at a project. Right. It's like, how dare you bother me? I'm busy. I'll get to you later. Save in Minnesota. Yeah. No, the taxes are bad here. Dogecoin to $1 is a meme until it isn't, right? But we're in the Doge cycle now. And yes, you got to be in it to win it. Absolutely. Yeah, tell them to go short themselves. Right. Yes. Tell them to go short yourselves. This is a good one. Somebody's not going to make it. It wouldn't be a miracle for crypto to extend another year. It wouldn't be, because we don't know. I mean, things are changing, right? We've got the governments, the institutions, all the ETFs. We haven't had that before. So we don't know. It could become more like the stock market, and we just don't see a big bear. And if there isn't some big recession or something that causes the stock market to go down, crypto could keep going up. We have to be ready for that scenario. That could happen. I'm not betting on that happening, though. We don't know. So, thank you, Monica. Appreciate it. No, I'm not ready to bring out the jack yet. It's not that kind of pump yet. This is kind of nice little slow and steady gain, though, here on the second day of October. I'll take it. I'll take it. Will Dogecoin go to $10 this bull run? But of course, low roller. It has to outperform the performance of Pokemon cards. 69 cents. That'll be good. That'll be good. 82-cent Doge will make me mortgage and car loan free. I like that. I like that. Debt free, baby. Whatever it takes. Oh, but you can't sell your Doge. To get out of my mortgage? Yes, I can. You do that first. And then next cycle, right? Because you're not paying a mortgage anymore. So next cycle, just start buying back again on the dips, especially if there's a bear market. And then you're making money. And then that's the good stuff. That's the stuff that buys you vacations and, now you're living. Get out of that debt. Absolutely. Short Solana in the bear. It's a good idea. In the memes, but not Doge. The meme tokens. Pax Cat is polishing Kriss's boots. Are you doing that, buddy? Are you doing it? He's here. He's ready. Gabriel, thanks for the super chat. My thoughts on Doge. Slightly higher high or break resistance? Yeah, 30 cents. Higher high. So that comes from the daily. And we've been tracking, right? These green boxes. So we've been tracking the green boxes from April. We had a green box in May. We had a green box in July. We had a green box in September. And each of those was a higher high. And each of those was a higher low. So we've had higher lows and higher highs. We are now entering the giant green box, which is this one. This is the giant green box. Higher high. Higher high. Our resistance is now 25. I mean, our support is now 25 cents. And we get over 30 cents here. It's flying. That's my thoughts. It's flying. So when you zoom out, that is Dogecoin right there. And that's why I put the green boxes on here, because Dogecoin goes up very fast in a very short period of time. It's like, this is like 1 week. 1 week is about a week and a half. But typically it's like 1 week of giant up. We haven't had that yet in this box. We're waiting. We could be starting it now. I don't know. But that's how Dogecoin trades. Goes up big, pulls back. Goes up big, pulls back. Goes up big, pulls back. Going to try and time the biggest one. We'll see. We'll see. I need to do food shopping today, but you're not going to miss the KrissPax live stream. Yeah, you got plenty of time. You're on Hawaiian time. You got plenty of time. Hey, Joshua, happy October to you. Hello, hello. Yep, the Pax Cat is here in the chat. He's being kind of quiet. Anthony, good morning to you. How are you? Another green day. Bit Origin went up? Really? We had a big run on Bit Origin? I missed that. BTOG, 48 cents. Yeah, Zone is just chilling right now. It went up a little bit today. Still up. $2.13. So I'm still up a little bit on my $1.98 buy. So 213. I'll take it. Santana. That period of Santana wasn't his best music. The winning period. It was just little lame. The early stuff is awesome. And then the most recent stuff was awesome. But that period was like the 70s. It just late 70s into the early 80s was not good. 90s is when he really got it back going. Will the economy suffer a longer term of the government being shut down? I don't think so. The economy just keeps going. There wouldn't be any big long-term ramifications of a government shutdown. Nope. It's just politics. I think most people know that. If Bitcoin would actually make it possible, actively fighting against probably nations unite. I don't know, Bellajuice. That's just, I can't read that. Penny a day. Hey, if we did a penny a day, Forks, that'd be awesome too. We were doing that in September, penny a day. Love it. Hey, Beeb, you got an average of 0.33 on Pengu. Do you buy more or wait for another dip? I mean, we're October now. I don't know if we're going to get any big dips because we're now in October. I don't think there's going to be giant pullbacks. There's some little pullbacks taking out some stupid new long leverage trades. But yeah, we got over 3 cents, and 3 cents is back to support again. If you get any dip that goes back to $2.99, you buy it. Again, just edutainment, but that's what I see. But I'm not expecting big, huge pullbacks. What just lost? Bitcoin. That was Bitcoin. $320,000 Bitcoin leveraged long just on that little trade. So he had it open maybe 2 hours. Maybe 2 hours he had it open on a leverage long. Taken out. 75-cent Doge would make you mortgage free. You're having a youngling in the back porch, Mr. T. That's cool, T. Happy October. I'm waiting for the game later tonight. All things, Chris, got accepted for the Robinhood Gold Card. All right. Enjoy it. Just make sure you pay it off every month when you use it. That's all you got to do. 27 cents makes me Netflix free. You still have Netflix after all that's been going on? Oh, Anthony, we've talked about this. Crypto has been so manipulated. So manipulated. Actually, Anthony, if you look at it, and again, totals over 4 trillion. I didn't mark it on here. Yeah, I did right there, right? That line right there. It's almost all-time high again for crypto, total market cap. So almost all-time high. And that's all crypto, all added together. So there you go. We're close. Thought of a new pasta salad? Pokey pasta salad. More inflows into the Bitcoin ETF. Yeah. Dumps happen on a new moon. Not always. We've looked at that before. Sometimes it coincidentally lines up and sometimes it doesn't. It's very random. 50 cents by November. What's my thoughts of the end of this month? Amaze. Go to my YouTube channel after the stream and watch this video right here, which is called the Dogecoin October price prediction video. Go watch that and you will see what I say about that. All right. What will be the FOMO event? Well, Doge will do its own thing, right? I don't think there's going to be any one event that's going to like cause crypto overall to do some big FOMO thing. That's not typically how crypto trades. It pretty much trades up strongly based on different economic conditions and events that help crypto. Doge going up double in a day needs a Doge thing. It needs a particular Doge catalyst. Elon tweets something crazy like Tesla accepting Dogecoin for a car payment or something. Ah, we're talking. That's what Doge needs to double in price in a day. I wish everybody all the best. That's what we're here for. Miwi, the expert on Pokemon cards, is a low roller. The low roller scratcher. Right. Ryan says the low roller. Right. Elon Musk has X accepting Doge as a payment. Yes, that would do it too. So you stop buying crypto for 3 weeks, poised to sell in trickles. Yep. $15 Doge and I'll be mortgage free. Let's go, Benjamin. $15 Doge. You're thinking about that Sam Oktoberfest? Yeah, that's good. It's out now. It is out. Yeah, Netflix has been making some content on their platform that is basically children's movies that are pushing transgender and left agendas. That's what it was all about, Goose. And so everyone on the right are canceling their Netflix memberships. That's what that's about. You've got a whole bunch of old ones laying around. They might be. Guess there are some sites where you can see which are the rare ones. But mostly if you have a whole bunch of old ones laying around, they're just common cards. I know that much. Yeah, Lincoln, it really is. It's random. I've looked at this before. It's very random on the moon cycles. It just coincidentally is lining up this time. But there's no real pattern to it. Am I really surprised? No, because we were talking about this the other day before the government shutdown actually happened. I mean, I was saying I would have some cash that I would borrow for myself if it did dip. But we were talking about the opposite effect, and that's what happened because it's October. That's when prices start going up, and that's what it did. So, nope, not surprised. Buried reality. Don't post that stuff in here, please. Don't post that stuff. Whoopee. My peak has almost doubled from the low. I know. Got a ways to go to break even. We have another Pokemon card expert here. Benjamin, awesome. The Cubs are up. We just need the Red Sox up later tonight. That's all we need. Oh. You won't be hearing from me if Dogecoin gets integrated into X payments because I'll be on a private island. You can still check in with us. Just make sure you've got Starlink, right? You got your Starlink. Just log in on the live stream. Let us know how you're doing. Yeah, exactly, Goose. That's what it's about. The last big shutdown, end of 2018 into 2019, Bitcoin actually went down 20% during that period of the shutdown. But it was the end of the bear market at that time too. But then right after the shutdown ended, Bitcoin took off. That's what happened last time. We looked at that the other day. But the shutdown period itself, Bitcoin went down, stocks went up. It was crypto bear market still, the tail end of it. That's what we had. You hate politicians but love Doge. Let's go. Of course, Goose, we try. We try to stay politics free here. Oh, Larry, there went your red candle. It's now turning green. That's how the market works. Too bad. Too bad. So sad. End of the weekend. We'll look at that tomorrow, David. That's a good one. That's a good Friday. That's a good Friday one to look at. Is how's the weekend going to look? So we'll talk about that one tomorrow. Okay. Let's see how the end of Thursday and our Friday goes, and then we'll talk about weekend. I'm dying. I know, right? Hey, we try to have a little humor here too. But this is just the thing, you know? It's like we're in a bull market in October, and you just... Solana's up 5% too. Look at Solana. It's not coming back down. If anybody was shorting Solana here, they're about to get liquidated. It's just going to go up higher. Even bloody XRP. Well, that actually pulled back a little. Look at that. XRP pulled back. But not Doge. Not our Doge. I mean, look at the difference there between the Doge chart right up here and the XRP chart. Big difference. That's why we love Doge, folks. You don't short Dogecoin. You don't short Dogecoin. Doge Olak. Hello, how are you? So sad not. You expect some sort of pullback Friday evening. Yeah, well, I mean, if Doge keeps going like this, we could be much higher. We could be much higher. It's going to make the Friday live stream pretty fun. Y'all got to come back. Y'all got to come back for the Friday live stream. See where we are. Continue the fun. $10K risk on that trade. Tough to swallow. I know, right? Losing. Losing right now. Look at this Doge pump going against that trade. What do you think of that, cat, huh? You can't go on the keyboard. No, you can't. I'm not going to let you. No, no. That's all trouble. Okay, now that's a bit much. Olak. Hey, man, just don't be $20. No. I've been wondering that too. Extend past the cycle by a few months. We'll see. Former XRP holders are now the new Doge holders incoming. Yeah, they're buying Doge when it's up, though. Trump is coming to my town tomorrow. I didn't know he was on the road on Friday. No, cat. Stop. Pull back on Sunday or Monday. Those are all possibilities. We just don't know what's going on in the world yet. Probabilities, sure. But it's just a guess. It's as good a guess as anything right now. We got to see over the weekend how things are trading. Already dodging work with more work on Friday. But you can't miss the live stream. You got to get it all done, Ryan. You got to get it all done. Oh. You promise. Yeah, like Ryan says, eventually, but we're not talking about it now. He meant $19. We can't get ahead of ourselves. Oh, I know. Look at this, Jason. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful green candle. Just messing up that short trade completely. The hopium face. I like it. How are you? Yeah. Doubting Doge. Can't doubt Doge. XRP not strong right now. Not. Pulling back. XRP pulling back. Doge continuing to move up. We love the Doge. I know, I'm keeping him away. He's mad at me now. So I poked him away. He's trying to walk over the keyboard again. Toot, toot, toot. My work dodging tomorrow is going to be epic. I know. It's hard, especially when you're like doing meetings and you're getting notifications on your phone. It's going, oh man. Yep, I live it. I live it. $20 Doge would be on Kriss's yacht that he doesn't own yet. Well, I'll never own a yacht. If I want to go, if I have that much money and I want to go on the water, I'll just let someone take me out on their boat, right? I'll pay, but I don't want the responsibility of owning a yacht. No. Even if I was a billionaire, it's like, I don't want to own a boat. If I want to go out, I'll find somebody to take me and have full service and everything. All you guys can come. All you guys are invited. Let's go. A party, exactly. We'll have a big boat party. And that's what I'm thinking as well, Sunshine. Why go against the 4-year cycle? It's never extended. It's never extended yet. Could this be the year? Maybe, but I'm not waiting for it. I'm not waiting for it. Thank you, Olak. Yeah, you're all invited. You're all invited. Just like first there's the Dogecoin dollar party. We'll start there. And then if it keeps going up higher and higher and it gets to $10, let's go. Let's go. Don't go out on the SS Minnow. Exactly. Doge, Bonk, and Pengu can all double. Yeah. The Doge chart is the Nike swoosh. Kinda. But this is nice. You know, it's not that far from 27 cents. Not that far. You can share a chart on the YouTube community, Olak. You just go onto your phone on the YouTube app. You go to my page and then you click visit community and you can post there. All right. You can post it there. A lot of people have posted charts there. Yeah, OP got listed on Robinhood today. So a good day for optimism. It's up 6%. Optimism today. Nice run. Doge is up 5.5% just on its own. Doing its thing. Yeah, some guy had $4 Dogecoin, some analyst that's getting quoted on some stupid news BTC article or something. So it's not Robinhood news. They're just taking a headline from some other so-called news organization, which is really just one of those crypto rags that sometimes I look at in my videos. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't mean anything. The PAX dollar party, yeah. At $10, it'll be the PAX pool party. At $20, the PAX yacht party. Sounds like a plan. Let's do it. Wow, you're really into the Pokemon cards there, Benjamin, huh? Well, good luck. Oh, Mr. T, we had Ali showing $18. $18 Dogecoin. So it's like, yeah, whatever. Exactly, Vince. The renowned crypto analyst. The renowned. When Doge hits $1, we're all just going to be here in Boston having a party. Just got the Dogecoin notification on Robinhood. Bing! Look at Doge. Look at Doge go. Hey, maybe we'll get that $18 soon, Ryan. Look at it go. Pumping, baby. That may take out this trade. It just may take it out tonight. It may just take it out tonight. Doge, those were Doge trades. Look at that, $250,000. That was a $250,000 Doge short that just got liquidated. That was the ping. It was Doge. Wow. What's the current percentage the app says that Doge may hit $1 by at the end of the year? We looked at it yesterday that there isn't one for Doge to $1. Will Doge hit a new all-time high by the end of 2026? So that's 73 cents. And it's only like a 16% probability. And that's on Polymarket. We looked at that yesterday. So 16% chance of Doge hitting its previous all-time high. That means $1 would be even lower than that. But they don't have that as a market. $18 Ali, that's right. That was the one. Oh, there is that. Well, it depends on where you're going, though, and what pool you're using, right? Right. If you're doing a pool in like Tahiti or something, right? That'd be different. Cancun, big pool party in Cancun, right? You can do that. Right, let's get to that $1 first. Has Ali done another indicator? He did two buys in a row that were successively lower without selling. So he missed on that one. Hey, Boss Mac, how are you? Oh, looks like that trade up. Look at that. It's coming back down a little bit. That was a nice little run. It took out that short on Doge and then retraced just now. It was October 17th, Bilbo. But right now, the SEC is not in session because of the government shutdown. So I don't know what that's going to mean to the ETFs that are lined up. I'll try and have that answer tomorrow. I'll try and look for that. See what they're saying. No, Monica, not yet. Not yet for the concert. Let's see if we can get past that little push to take out that short, because it just took out that big short, came back down. If it recovers back up, concert. Most likely he would not have set the stop or the liquidation price this high. That would have been way too expensive for him to make that trade. At 26-cent shorting and have a 27-cent liquidation price, that would have been way too expensive. He wouldn't have gotten much out of that. I know enough about trading to know that. Boston Tea Party move over. Will Pax Cat be there? Huh? Troublemaker? Yeah. All-time high first. 15-16%. Most likely he already got liquidated on that move, making a real trade. Yep. You're buying some Tesla? Aftermarket, yeah, still up just a little bit after the dip today. It may go up later tonight. The longer the government stays shut down, the higher Doge will go. Then let it just stay shut down. All right, Julian. Off to bed. Good night. If the news is good on Tesla, you're getting a price discovery rip. From what I heard, all the indicators were the news was going to be good. Yeah, what about this thing called the banana zone, Davin? Where's Raw Paul's big banana zone? We haven't seen it yet. Oh, we might be getting the start of it here. October. Maybe. Is the cat 21? Well, in cat years, right? Good night, sunshine. If the average federal employee makes $106,000 annually, and 1 million of them are put on furlough, they still get the same money because they all get back pay for the time that they're out. So it doesn't save the government any money to put all these workers on furlough. That's the sad part of it. Unless you're a government employee. The Doge is just coming back up, looking strong. Doge. For those that weren't here earlier, these white arrows were my prediction from earlier, and it followed it almost exactly to a T. Look at that. Kriss might actually know what he's doing. How about that? I might actually know what I'm doing. Bought crypto on Robinhood, sent to a nano wallet more than a year, transferred back to Robinhood, sell it when Robinhood sends a 1099 form. Is that long-term or short-term? I don't know what Robinhood's going to say. Well, no, I'll tell you what they're going to say. All they're going to give you is when you sold it, and for how much on the new 1099 DA form. We're going to talk about this in December. The 1099 DA form. They're not going to show any purchase prices or purchase dates. Only when you sold. Taxable event. So you have to be in charge of when you bought it. When you bought it at what price. That's your responsibility. Robinhood's not going to tell you this time. Yes, I'm holding Zone, Boss Mac. I bought it at under $2. Is it moving after market? Nope. $2.14. I'm waiting for that next big move to $4. I'm waiting. Yeah, I'll put the magnet back on. I had to clean it all out for my October price prediction video, but it'll come back on. Do they take their leave days on furlough? Nope. They're just days off that when they get called back in, they get paid for days off. And it's not any of their leave days. It's just extra. They get paid to sit at home. Doesn't save the government anything. I know, good trend, right, Frank? It dips, recovers, climbs a little higher. It's a good trend. I said no. You must learn this. This cat. I know. I'm busy though. It's not all about you. It's not all about you. Oh, this cat. I mean, look at this cat, people. It's just, oh, look at this cat. What can you do? The Pax cat. I know, right? This is how we're going to do the stream. This is it. He's either going to walk on my keyboard or have me hold it. Oh. The Democrats and Republicans should just have a good hug and get back to work. Every little transaction, Adam. Every little transaction. Well, basically, you need to have a backup of every little transaction in case you're audited. You can sum it all up and average all of your purchases, right? So here's what I do. And again, we're going to talk about this more in December during my my epic crypto tax live stream. But basically, here's all this Dogecoin I bought in 2023. I made all these purchases, right? But at the bottom, I just average it up. But I have a record of every purchase. And then I will log the sale price, right, for all this Doge. If it's half of it, then I'll cut this in half, right? And I'll do a sub. I'll do a subline. I'll break it up and do an average of that. So that's how I'll do it. But basically, it just gives me a total number of coins, a total average purchase price, and then the average sale price, whatever it is. And then there's my profit. And that's what goes on the form for the government, is that. Okay? That's how you do it. But you have to keep track of all your purchases. That's a lot of work. Yes. It's a lot of work. You have to keep track of all of your crypto purchases. Every single purchase you have to have a record of somewhere. They get better benefits than 90% of the population. That is true. And most of them hardly do anything. They're bureaucrats. You want free PTO, right? It's basically what it is. You want to be on the furlough list, just watch Doge charts all day. Well, you know, the good thing about it was, remember back in COVID, right? When all the stock market and crypto market started going crazy. That's because you had a bunch of people sitting at home who all of a sudden were like paying attention to the markets, bored to tears. And so they all started trading and buying. So if your office had an FDA inspection, it would be canceled. Probably, Ryan. But be careful with that news. The Pax cat. Oh. You've got two of them like this, Compo? Yeah. That's what the great Pax cat wants. Yep. It's all he wants. Gives us more time to get our ish together. You do have your spreadsheet. That's what you need. This year, the exchanges are not giving you all the information of all your purchase prices. You can see Robinhood's P&L, but they're not going to send you that in a 1099. Aw, thank you, William. Thank you for the cat. For the cat. I do share the template. If you join my Patreon, you can download the spreadsheet yourself. It's on my Patreon. Link in the description below to Patreon. And you can have this exact template here. It has the column for the date, for the asset you bought, the number of coins you bought, average price, and the buy cost. I have all the formulas set up to add it all up. And then over here on the right is whatever the current price is. So what's our current price of Doge? 0.26092. Just type that in, 0.26092. And it gives you the exact profit, $15,000 profit if I sold right now on all of this Doge. And I've got it set up for multiple coins. And then you just download this spreadsheet and then you just take out my numbers and put your own in. It's all set up. And I have a grand total at the bottom. So yep, you can have this spreadsheet yourself if you join my Patreon. And that is in an ODS format, so you can open it in Excel, but you can also open it in OpenOffice for those that don't have Excel, because Microsoft just basically overcharges you for Excel. Oh, you need to get your stuff together with a spreadsheet. Yeah, you're going to need it, Ryan, this year. The exchanges are not going to send you your purchase prices, only your sale prices. You don't like Manny Machado? Really? I'm glad he's no longer on Baltimore. I'm glad he went to San Diego. Out of my life. Arfan, is it time to convert SHIB to Doge? So I've got this chart here, which is the SHIB to Doge comparison chart. And SHIB is at an all-time low right now versus Dogecoin. So according to the chart, now is the worst time to be converting your SHIB for Doge. If you were thinking about doing that, the time to have done that would have been back in April. Because since April, you've basically lost 40%. You've lost 40%, SHIB versus Doge. At some point in time, and it's even worse since 2024. In the past year, SHIB versus Doge, just in the past year, 69%. Dogecoin has outperformed SHIB by 69% in the past year. At some point in time, there's going to be a big run on the price of SHIB. We don't know when that's going to be. But that's the time you sell the SHIB. When you see the big run on SHIB. Is it going to happen? When it's going to happen? I don't know. But right now, not the time to sell the SHIB. We just had a little, what was that? A little dippy-do? But it wasn't Doge. What got taken out? XPL. XPL is dropping again. $994,000 leverage trade on XPL. Wow. People just want to lose money, don't they? Yeah, I need to make some spreadsheets. I started and then I unstarted. This year, man, they're not going to give you all that. Even the normal 1099s, you're not going to get that on crypto this year. They're only going to give you a 1099 DA, and it's only going to show you what you sold when. So, yeah. See ya, Garmani. Yeah, we had a Pax dog. He passed away a few years ago. He was a good dog. He was a Beagle Basset. We called him a bagel. He was a good dog. He was our family dog. We had him for 13 years. Yeah, 12 or 13 years. He was a great dog. Now we just have this thing. He's falling asleep. Hey, Prajwal, how are you? Yeah, I kind of just ignore the fees. But if you know what the fees are and it helps you a little bit, then yeah, include it. If it helps you a little bit, again, you're not giving the IRS all of this information. You're basically summing it up. You're just going to sum it up. You only have all that information as a backup in case you get audited. If you get audited, I mean, they think you're lying on your tax return, right? They're going to then ask to see the backup. That's all it's for. Okay? You'll be there in December. Oh, it'll be fun. Every year, we do the epic KrissPax crypto tax live stream. Annual, every year. It's the best time to convert your Doge to SHIB. Yes, that is true, Capo. That's true. It's the best time to convert your Doge to SHIB. If you believe SHIB has any kind of future. I don't. I'm not doing that. I should live stream my big sell. No, nobody wants to see that. For the famous Pax Cat, thank you, Duchess. Yeah, please take my money, especially XPL. I mean, why are you trading XPL with leverage? I mean, you're just asking for it. You can hand your papers to a tax professional like I do, but you still have to do the math first. That's on you. A tax professional is not going to go into your crypto accounts to figure out at what price you bought every piece of crypto. You've got to do that. That's your responsibility. Why did they change? They wanted to take the whole digital asset piece and remove it from stocks. That's all. So on stocks, your stock trading will still be the normal 1099. But all the digital asset stuff are now going to be on the separate form. And that can include NFTs, other stuff, other digital assets. So that's why they did it. Oh, Bilbo, hey, thank you for the cat. For the cat. Did you say the exchange is not going to send out a 1099 form like before, even Robinhood? Yes. Robinhood will send you the normal 1099 form for any stocks that you traded. But crypto, or digital assets, that's going to be on a separate form called the 1099-DA. And this year, because they didn't get their act together in time, the exchanges have not been, I don't know what they're doing. What's the right way to say it? They don't have to print on that form the purchase price, the base of all your trades. So you're responsible for that. And that's, again, that's a form they're sending to the IRS. You get a copy of it, 1099-DA. I can see my whole purchase history and price on Robinhood. You're saying they just won't send it all at once. Correct. That's correct. They're not going to. All they're going to send you is a DA form that shows all of your sales in calendar year 2025. But they're not required by the government to also show the purchase price of all of that. That's just how they're doing it. I do not dress up as Santa. Adam, almost forgot to buy my ticket for the KrissPax crypto tax concert. Thanks. We'll make it fun. It's taxes. We'll try. Well, I'll do my best, as I always do. But it's taxes. The Pax Cat won't let me see his portfolio. He's only told me he has a lot of PopCat. That's all I know. Ping. ETH. So now they're going after some of the new longs. They just got an ETH one at $323,000. They're supposed to have the purchase price included for calendar year 2026. That's what I heard. But they won't for 2025. And even then, in 2026, they may not have it correct. Because, Ryan, what if in 2026 you pulled something onto their platform from your hard wallet? They won't know what you actually bought that for. So their numbers won't be right. Again, that's your responsibility to track that. So you'll still have to do spreadsheets. You'll still have to do spreadsheets. We will be talking about it here, Neek Life. Starting mid-October, we will have many, many live streams talking about profit taking. Yes, you do need to do something extra, Kilmar. You've got to figure out all of your purchase prices for all of your crypto that you sold in 2025. That's what you have to do. Thank you, T. Yep. Are we going to be in the green on Friday? It's a good chance. Right now, I'm seeing if there's going to be a pullback tonight or not. Are we going to be able to hold 25 cents? Are we going to come back and retest now that we're at 26? Typically, we kind of bounce around within this penny range after we've made a nice run. So I would expect that to happen right here between 25 and 26. So we could be just kind of going sideways. That's kind of what I expect on Friday. Yeah, the wallet is your responsibility. But yeah, that is a lot less. So as soon as you start moving stuff to wallets, then you've got to make sure that you've got an account of that initial transaction. When did you buy that crypto? I just keep doing the same thing I do. Didn't send any super chats in the bear market because you were buying all the dips, of course. That was the time. Exactly. Making money. Making money. I want everyday green. I know, Duchess. I import my RH crypto to TurboTax. Teams up with them for seamless tax for your crypto. That may work, Kilmar. If you only bought and sold on Robinhood and never moved any, you're probably good then. Yes, that will probably be fine. Because TurboTax will be able to do the appropriate forms. Yes. For those that do it by themselves, they're going to have to put a spreadsheet together. You can now send Bitcoin through iMessage. Really? That's big. When can we send Doge through iMessage? That's what I want to know. So if just never give your purchase price, if you give a long-term purchase price, how will government know since Robinhood isn't giving it anymore? Well, it's just this year, right? For this year. But do you really want to risk, right? The government won't know. It's up to you to tell them and be honest about when you bought at what price. Because all the government is going to get is a form that tells you sold crypto, how much, on what date. So they're going to know that. Yeah, again, we're going to be talking about all this in huge detail in December. Yeah, remember, you're a youngin' there, Neek Life. 70,000 in Doge, looking to reach 1 Bitcoin after Doge goes on a run. Do you believe it'll come true? Yes. I believe that you are going to be able to convert your Dogecoin into 1 whole Bitcoin sometime in the next 2 months. I believe that is going to happen. Because Dogecoin is going to outperform Bitcoin on a 2-to-1 basis. I believe that's going to happen. So you'll be able to do it and still have a little Doge left over. I think that's going to happen. It's supposed to be fixed for the next year. You only need to keep track of the purchase price if you move coins off an exchange onto a wallet. Then nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to be able to report it. We will be talking about the weekend on tomorrow's live stream, Neely. I haven't thought about it yet. First, I've heard of it right now, Adam, about Bitcoin in iMessage. I don't know how it works. I'll have to see if I can figure that out. Yeah, I don't think it's in Apple Pay. Yes, I can write the miner and the electricity off. That I'm going to do. And we'll talk about that as well. My mining rig will be here tomorrow or Saturday. I'm so excited. Dogecoin mining. All right, gang, that's it for today. Good day. Dogecoin in the green. We'll be watching. Whether we get a new support line up at 26 cents or not, that's going to be the key for tonight. And then we'll be live again tomorrow on a Friday. It's a Friday afternoon. Will be another fun live stream. So watch for that. Make sure that you're subscribed. You got your notifications on and all of that. Hope everyone has a great evening. And we'll see you next time. Go Red Sox.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.